Hey, it's Random Pop Culture News for Karaoke, Mr. Random. We're reading guys first around towards the channel. I'm in my social medias and my hashtags, AOL symbols down below. Anyways, I know this was like 6-7 days ago. It was way old stuff. But if any of you guys are Nintendo or Pokemon fans, I'll have a little bit of something extra for you on the side to see. So I really wanted to react to this video about Nijisanji apologizing for freaking for their stuff. Nijisangi is the one that's the virtual VTubers over there in Japan, and real big in Indonesia, Singapore, ironically enough. But before I do that, let me just get something straightened out real fast. Alright, so there's two articles I'm going to read from, Silk Corona, and then there's another one, Dexerto. They covered it. Chef's kiss. Very good. I still got a little bit of a raspy voice. I'm a tiny bit under the weather. Not as bad as it was for the past week and a half. It's way worse than you guys remember. But yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah. Let's just jump into it because I gotta hear what this Asian Japanese dude's gonna say about it. I haven't seen the video yet, but we'll check it out. I'm gonna speed it up too. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't speed it up. There he goes.
Hello, I'm Nijisanji CEO.
Oh, hold on. Hopefully that worked. All right, we're still going. I'm gonna go faster because just this thing might be really fast. Just to make sure, I'm gonna write top of you guys. Yeah, now we could begin. It's gonna be hard to understand about whatever.
Hello, I'm Nijisanji, CEO of Anycolor Inc. I'm making this video to speak directly to you, the fans of Nijisanji En, and everyone who supports the VTuber industry.
Okay.
First of all, I deeply apologize for causing concern to many people. Please allow me this time to address your concerns.
Yeah, you guys screwed over a frick ton of people with that, especially with the Salem and Dokibird thing. I didn't get a chance to talk about it, even though way over a week late, but I actually have an excuse. I was under the weather at that time. But this one I didn't want to pass up.
First, let me apologize for misunderstanding.
There's this stuff with the AI stuff I wanted to talk about too, but I'm going to have to let that one go.
Caused by the notice published on our investor relations page on February 7th. After announcing the termination of Selen's contract, we received questions from investors regarding the impact this would have on company performance. The notice was published to respond to investors. In the notice, we unfortunately used the expression negligible to describe performance impact.
I'm surprised they didn't say like what they call graduation, because when they do the whole graduation with the big timers like Vams and Nijisanji and V Shoujo, when they say, oh, they graduated, that's it. That's their nicer way of saying they got fired or terminated, let go of the company. So surprised they didn't bring that up. Maybe he will.
Our wording lacked consideration for the situation and caused Nijisanji En fans and everyone who supports the VTuber industry to feel that Anycolor Inc. undervalued the impact of Selen's contract termination or Selen herself. I deeply regret this outcome and will be rethinking how our communication in English is done. Without a doubt, Selen was integral to the growth of Nijisanji En. As a company, it is truly unfortunate that our relationship ended the way it did. We regret that the notice we published on February 7th was worded this way. We made it sound like our company does not value the hard work of our livers. I
didn't know they called them livers. They call them livers instead of VTubers or virtual VTubers? That's wild. And you know what? I'll give a recommendation. I'll commend him. I'll give a little kudos to the dude. Because I know English ain't his first language. Japanese is obviously his first language, or any other Asian language out there. He reminds me of these other two guys, Takahashi in Japan. And then this other dude that's from South Korea, the Japan journalist. He sounds like those two really super thick Asian accent. That's all. You know what? I'll give him a commended. I'll commend him doing that. Not gonna believe every little thing he says. He's still a talking mouthpiece for the CEO millionaires and almost billionaires that run all that virtual VTuber entertainment industry, especially way more. It's still a lot more of a wider thing out in Japan and a lot of the Asian Eastern countries compared to the United States, Canada, a lot of the Western European countries. US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, all that. And the UK. So yeah, you know what? It'll probably be a lot billion times bigger by the time 2030 gets around. Who knows?
Apologize.
I'm fearing that too.
Next, I will address the feedback to our announcement, which led to the idea that Anycolor Inc. may not be providing a safe environment where the rivals can maintain good mental health.
Oh yeah. So health, especially nowadays, especially when the global lockdowns went down, when the panini went down, everyone, almost half the people, maybe 78% of this freaking world, mental health was almost dead at that time. But some people survived. I know I did. Thank God.
Full responsibility for this situation, where not only Anycolor Inc. but also our rivals are receiving hurtful messages. I deeply apologize to our rivals and to everyone who supports them. Company actions have led to the distress of our rivals, and we are taking this situation very seriously.
Also,
please understand that some rivals may choose to temporarily step back from social media. The management team continues to communicate with rivals to provide any and all support in every way they can. We will be implementing several new internal systems to ensure that the rivals can resume streaming activities while maintaining their well-being. Also, by establishing things such as better reporting systems, we aim to create an environment where we can better identify and resolve issues more quickly.
I don't know if he's talking about the Bitcoin cryptocurrency bullshit with the whole environment thing. Because, that's going to leave a digital footprint away. It's going to destroy a lot of IRL stuff. It's going to have bad pollution for climate. You know what? Can't say the rest of that word. I don't know if he's alluding to that or he's just alluding to his agency thing for Nijisanji. He's alluding to that or he's alluding to something else. To all the virtual VTubers, aka livers, as they like to call them, for Nijisanji English. Shout out to my other two dudes. I know sometimes I get a little bit of controversy and stuff, but I mainly get a lot of that information from Kyo, and then the other dude, Red Says Desu. They're way, way more on top of that shit than I am. But still, I don't know what he's alluding to. He could be alluding to a lot of the things. He's still a mouthpiece. Can't trust him 100%. I trust him maybe like 25-30%.
Next, I would like to address the concern that has been raised by fans who have been supporting the VTuber community regarding whether Anycolor Inc. has been supporting Nijisanji enough. Regarding YouTube content, we did not have official programs available until fall last year. Other than content for the 3D event in July and the cancelled Nijisanji AR Live Colors in February last year, there has been a lack of 3D live content.
But there was.
However, in the meantime, we have spent the past year recruiting and working on strengthening the EN staff so we can better provide content for Nijisanji EN.
I don't know about that.
Since last year, we have also started multiple new projects that are still in progress. In addition to supporting rivals on activities, we hope this will help improve our Nijisanji EN content offerings. One of them is the game event stream that was scheduled to be held on the 11th. However, considering the situation after recent events, this event is being delayed so that we can properly direct our full attention to reviewing and ensuring the quality of our rivals' well-being. As a company, we intend to do everything in our ability to support Nijisanji EN and meet the fans' expectations. Finally, I apologize for not just recent events, but also pre-existing areas that needed our attention. Our rivals are irreplaceable, each and every one of them. Beyond...
Oh, man. I'm glad they got that thing in the bottom. It sounded like said irreversible, said it irreplaceable. Yeah, I doubt it. As a person that was a CEO, millionaire, billionaire, this is not him. Somebody else. And I'm not trying to get in the whole conspiracy theory tinfoil hat thing, but it's like that whole like chessboard, checkerboard floor thing in the background. I don't know about that. Could lead to a lot of other fucking rabbit holes. Not getting into religion or any of that, but some dark sinister energy shit. There, even though I was a cute little waifu anime uwu chicks that look like anime VTuber girls, but they like to call them livers. But whatever, I digress.
Being business partners, they are the most important individuals that we must protect as a company. To everyone who has and continues to support the rivals, I am very sorry that situations were allowed to arise where our dedication to their well-being was not clear. I feel that this should never be the case. Once more, personally and on behalf of our company, I apologize to you all for causing concern. As Anycolor Inc., we will do everything we can to ensure that we create and maintain an environment where the writers can succeed in their creative endeavors.
Heard from one of the head honchos herself, so yeah, I'll get to you guys in a quick second. Alright, so after a good 8 to 10 minutes, I read a little bit of the article story on my own. There is a little bit of stuff that they left on context, so gotta give major props to Stephanie Liu from Silkorona. I think it's Silkorona or Silkronia. So yeah, so let's get a really quick started. Most of this is going to be from Dexerto, though. I'm going to be reading that. If you want to stick around for that and the extra news I got for guys that are Pokemon fans, stick around. Following a statement for Elira, Vox, and Ike, and my voice is still a little bit raspy because I'm still trying to get a tiny bit away from this flu. Hopefully by March, I'll feel a billion times better. And that's only next week Friday, so let's go on. CEO of Anycolor. I never heard of Anycolor Inc. before. That's the first time I heard that. Made an announcement, the official English VTuber on his vlog, VTuber account, over the last 6 minutes long. One of these events was a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament. If Anycolor canceled the event due to the recent controversies. The controversy stems from Anycolor terminating Liver Salem and Tatsuki after the company made her cover of the, quote, last cup of coffee in a private December 2023. So this is going on for a while. This didn't just happen this month, February. This has been going on since last month, January, and this month of February. It's wild. I didn't know any of that. Celine, however you say that, later tweeted that she was, quote, in a hospital from Anycolor firing her early. Anycolor fired her earlier in February 2024, citing breaches or... Oh, I forgot about that. I heard some other news. I got a credit is due for Keo and racist. That's what they said. She was trying to unalive herself. She attempted to take her own life twice, which is insane as hell. Damn, man. She's so young. She shouldn't be thinking about any of that stuff, but she did. I heard other videos about that stuff too. I didn't get super deep into this rabbit hole. This whole virtual VTuber world is literally not even just on a spiritual level, but digitally and mentally especially. It is like diving into a whole deep other world. We could burn so many hours and days and weeks and months, years into your life. You could put into pretty much not idolizing or worshiping these people, but pretending to have a parasocial relationship with a lot of these people. Sometimes that's not good. Other times, hey, it might be okay. It's a healthy parasocial relationship. Other times, it's a really bad one. So yeah, let's get to the Dexerto news. Dokibird addressing Nijisanji allegations, confirmed documents with other members. This is from a while ago, from last week. It's from Kurt Perry. So if you guys want to just read the rest of your own, links down below. Another development surface is following this. Nijisanji V2 responding to her own confidential account being allegedly shared with other members. I already read this all here. Alright. Haven't been made aware of the live response on the video responding to her alt account. Dokibird confirmed in a statement. There's a long Twitter. I'll leave the link to the tweet down below. Giant long ass freaking response she did. I think it might have been a tweet longer if it wasn't on Twitter. It was huge. I looked at it. I know it's fucking a mind blow how much freaking dedication these people put in their character persona. Whether it's real or fake or performance or not, or they are real with their fans, I'll never know. Yeah, statement to our alt account. Dokibird confirmed that a statement will be posted and she consulted with her lawyers, and a statement will now be releasing detailed feelings and Nijisanji's handling confidential document. Yeah, Dokibird response to Nijisanji that this is the lengthy response in a total of 900 words. I told you that thing was long as hell. The former Nijisanji VTuber Salem and Tatsuki expressed her disappointment from her alt account Dokibird and a VTuber agency that had shared a confidential document with other members. The response opens as, quote, I was ready to move on and make my last statements. I haven't looked at anything regarding the past week and a full week before elaborating. I want to be hopeful for the future and never interact with that side again. So to see it all come back with the reopen that I was already healing, and I have to talk to my lawyer again in response. This is the other one. This is really long as heck. You guys can go deep dive if you want to know. I won't take up too much your time here, though. Let's keep going on. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. Chilson goes on to say, Dokibird is inciting on real documents a content saying it was her, quote, darkest time mentally, constructed her solely on the documents and her thoughts that were never intended to be revealed to any of the others, anyone other than her lawyers. In this segment, she concluded that she did feature voice recordings of other people, but claimed that they were part of the test for future collaborations regarding this. Regardless, Dokibird apologized for the misunderstanding, quote-unquote, quotation marks, where she had a key focus on Vox Akuma's selection of the Nijisanji and English Bont's live or response video. Offering the future context, Dokibird continued. Sometimes this is what she's saying. I didn't even hear anything for days until the lawyers on the other side felt like I was being alone and isolated for a long time. It made so much harder for me mentally. Before revealing that her lawyer was first proposed to send the documents for Nijisanji's representatives on February 5th. Let's go on. According to Dokibird, her termination was announced less than 2 hours before the document was sent. This left her, quote, very shocked, unquote. But she assumed that this is the last time she would hear about it, expecting all involved parties to move on. Instead, Nijisanji posted an aforementioned response video CEO statement which followed shortly after. This is the one I just reacted to and commented on. Gave substance to. Anyways, let's keep going forward. Yeah, alluding to Dokibird's highlights, says, quote, everything I posted to public about the situation was a response, emphasizing that she wanted to keep matters private. The ex-Nijisanji member closed by confirming that she would not reveal the receipts or documents publicly, believing that she would do so, quote, just make things worse, quote, describing the internet as being a, quote, cruel place. Yeah, it is a fucked up cruel place sometimes, but you gotta have thick skin to be in this game. It shouldn't even be that hard for them either. They got fake virtual avatar anime uwu waifu girls looking pictures. That shit shouldn't hurt them that bad at all. Unless they get doxxed or their face ends up getting completely shown across the whole social media platforms of other places. I don't know why they can't have thicker skin like that. Maybe because a lot of them are mainly 90-95% of them are young women. Only like 5-10% of them are young dudes. It's really, really sad shit. I don't know if it's a generational gap. Just being an old boomer millennial. Who knows? After she encouraged fans to show kindness to all parties involved, wanting to avoid others going through the segment that the final line statement reads that, quote, I hope this will be the last statement I have to make, unquote, Dokibird hoping that she can leave her past behind her, though it remains truth that depends on the future developments. And that's it. Yeah, thoughts, views, opinions, speculations. This is some really sad shit. It's a shame that she had to go through all this mess. Salem Tatsuki and the other one, Dokibird. I don't know if they got to let go of the place, but oof. This is really, really bad. I heard that a lot of their charts. I'm not going to get into all the spectacles. I'm not a Wall Street journalist. I'm not a banker or broker or any of that stuff. If any of you guys are really, really super, super good in reading the charts and graph charts and all this stuff about businesses going up, going down and all that stuff, especially if you guys are accountants, you guys probably know this shit a billion times better than I do. You guys are probably the super hardcore experts of that shit. It's a shame that what happened to this chick is a shame. Huge fucking shame that happened to her, man. It honestly, it irks me to see that a lot of these smaller, not even smaller ones, they end up getting paid way, way faster. They're getting in a big giant company like Vshoujo, Voms, or I don't even know if Voms is still around, but the other one, Nijisanji, Japan and Singapore, they're going to get a billion times more bigger stuff over there compared to here. I don't know, a billion times more of a payout. Especially over there, it's still a cultural thing, especially with Japan and South Korea. This is a massively huge thing to me personally. It's their thoughts, views, opinions, and emotions. It calms them a lot more, especially when they do the little karaoke song stuff. I really don't give a shit too much about the karaoke stuff. That bores the hell out of me. That, along with the painting and drawings and gaming and all that. I don't have time to invest in that shit. I'm a grown-ass fucking 35-year-old man that has to pay bills and taxes, do IRL adulting stuff. I go to work IRL physically. I ain't got time to sit out here, watch 12, 13, 15 hours stream of every single person. That'll burn so much of my time and energy. I don't have any of that valuable time. And you got a lot of these kids that are elementary, middle school, high school, and all that. They got time to burn as much hours as they can on that shit. I recommend that they don't do that. I'm not saying that they're wasting their life away watching these YouTubers and shit. Unless they want to become like a professional voice actor or actress. Or try to want to make it big in Hollywood, maybe. I could kind of see why they want to get involved in that. Other than that, they don't. I don't have dreams, goals, aspirations of doing any of that stuff. And just move on to something else. Because there's any time your career could be over. You could get freaking cut off the chopping block big time. These corporations, millionaires and millionaire CEOs, CFOs, CEOs, they give rats shit about none of their employees. They probably don't even care much about them. That's why I don't believe any of that. I'm not take a face value. That's what the Japanese Asian dude was saying, like from Anycolor Inc., one of the CEO dudes there, their shareholder dudes there saying, take us at face value, believe us right now. Instead of taking your time investigating, taking care of their own people, they don't, especially a lot of their probably American Western ones, from Europe, Australia, UK, Canada, and all that, New Zealand, here in the United States. The virtual, like, Nijisanji English branch, it's still tiny as fuck compared to the ones over there. They're just barely growing. They're like a flower, but they're just barely blooming a little bit. It still hasn't even gone mainstream over here. The only thing that went close to mainstream in there was 2010-11. And the whole Hatsune Miku thing happened, the holograms and all that. That's a whole other different thing, though. So, yeah, if any of you guys made it to the end, that's my thoughts, views, and opinions. This one was funny as heck. I'm not going to get too much into it. The whole streamer award things happened. I thought they were called streaming awards, but they're streamer awards now. Yeah, streamer awards 2024, Kai Cenat, Valkyrie Moore, among the winners. Check out the list for full winners over here. I'll see if I remember to leave the link to the description box down below. If any of you guys are Pokemon fans, though, Pokemon Day is going to be coming soon. That's one thing I've never broken, promise to you guys. I've always reacted every single Pokemon Direct Day. Yeah, so this next Pokemon Presents company has been announced. The Pokemon Company in the end of the month. On Tuesday, February 27th, 6 a.m. And I'll never get a chance to freaking react to it in live. Because I'm always asleep at that time. Plus I got work and all that shit. 9 a.m. EST time. 2 p.m. GMT. Yada yada yada. We'll be getting a presentation of the latest Pokemon. Yeah, news over an official Pokemon YouTube channel is unknown exactly to what the news will be. Although rumors of more Pokemon remakes have been doing the rounds. There may be no announcements on how long the presentation is either. So we ought to find out though. That's all them there. But yeah, other than that, yeah, there's that. And I'm not going to watch too much of this, but if you stuck to the end, if you want to know more about this wide awake alternative media news, shout out to my man, because my man, the myth, the legend. Any guys are real against the Masons, Illuminati, Bilderberg, Rockefeller, Rothschilds, or any of that shit, definitely, 100% listen to this fool. Don't take him 100% of face value. Take him maybe 85, 90% stuff. So 87% of the time I believe him, but it's like 13 or 14% I just believe him a little bit. Not because he works for the CIA, NSA, the FBI, or any of that. This dude, RFB, Boston, man, he's been on the freaking finger on the pulse with this, bro. Any of you guys are real hardcore old school doomsday preppers or truthers or any of that stuff, with like the late 2000s, early mid 2010s, old school style YouTube, definitely follow him on BShoot. This man is on top of the pulse. He had another one called Jailbreak Overlander. I'll see if I leave the link to his channel down below if I remember at the end. Because this stuff is deep. he goes into the whole esoteric stuff about how the government, they lie to you a whole bunch of times, 100% of the time, and all this other shit. Especially living here in the United States, dude. This shit hit me like a ton of bricks when I heard of what was going on over there in Texas and the eagleness of the past. Woo! It is getting quadrillion times worse out here in America. I mean, I know I live out here in Vegas. I'm not that far away from where Arizona's at. Arizona, I heard they're getting bombarded by freaking migrants and shit. And fools from all over the world, too. Not just from Mexico, either. I heard someone coming from India and Southeast freaking China and the other places, too. It's insane. That's all I gotta say for no matter. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. See you on the flip side. Take it easy. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Ladies and gentlemen. See you on the flip side. Stay tuned more for your content channel. Video game industry news, console news, anime manga news, Twitch drama news, also social media platform news. Once in a while, Leon Must news, Hollywood entertainment news, and of course, reaction review segments like this one. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out like sauerkraut. Had some Japanese stuff, clothing here, and you guys can see that. Badass. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy. I'm gone. Stay extra safe, cautious. I'm out of here. Bye. Farewell. Stay extra safe, cautious. Talk to you guys soon. Fair warning. Later. Goodbye.